Okay, it's March 2nd, 3:07 p.m. I'm at my dad's house, and I'm gonna do like probably the first garden tour of 2022. There's really nothing much about weeds, but we have some tulips popping up. I just covered them up in grass over here because I didn't want we've been getting crazy winter versus spring weather, and that's how it seems to be in March. So those are tulips popping up right here. It's really nice. They started popping up like a week or two ago, and I noticed some on Valentine's Day or around that day, so yeah, so that's cool. But I'm just gonna put them back covered up a little bit because we're supposed to get snow on the weekend, sadly, so it'll be that cold. But today's nice in the 60s, which is really nice. So yeah, these are the honey locusts. They're leafless and stuff, but I think they're trying to get buds, but they probably shouldn't yet because of the up and down weather in the 30s and then the 60s and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done a garden tour because it's just been a slow, boring winter. But it's not been wet enough winter. I was expecting a bunch of snow. Well, that sure didn't happen, sadly. Gotta pull all these weeds though too. But yeah, I don't know if there's any other tulips popping up anywhere yet, but it's hard to tell with all this dang grass in the way. But you know, it's interesting that tulips were popping up over here, so that was pretty cool. And there should be other places too that pop up. Last year, the first one that popped up was like right here somewhere. That's the first one I saw come up. And that one over there was the second one. So who knows? There might be. Oh, never mind. There's the tulips right there. That's what that is. There's a tulip. That thing right there is a little tulip. So that one's one of them popping up. So that's cool. I think that's a tulip. Yay. I'm so excited to see all that. I love tulips and spring plants and all that stuff. Let's see if there's any right here somewhere. It's hard to tell, but there was over here somewhere some. So yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, I can't wait for later in spring. Yeah. And over here, see if we have any tulips over here, or daffodils. I know I did a lot of weeding over here and all that stuff. Usually like right here. Oh, there we go. There's tulips finally coming up right here. Finally. It's weird how they show up red at first. It's just bush trim, but yeah, these are like a trimmed bush or trim. This is like a branch from a bush that was trimmed. But there's like some popping up over here and over here, so yay. It's the first time I've even looked and seen those, so yeah, it's exciting for me to look at while I'm doing the video. So that's awesome that there's tulips popping up there. Really excited. Those ones are cool because they're red and they have black in the center and like some parts of yellow. It's just really cool to see. There'll be a bunch of those. There should be more tulips throughout here. Not a lot, but some. So gather no. Color plume ones will be cool. And so a couple weeks ago, we took out the Virginia creeper vine that was here, and there's some pieces of it up there, but it's kind of covering up this whole area, and that's why there's like wasp nests up there. So yeah, we found some other junk under here. But yeah, there's some weeds, and there might be. Oh, there's a wasp nest right there that was hanging up there, but it kind of fell down. It was just a little decoration. We found it on the trail once, and then kind of left it on our porch. I don't know why, but it was just a cool decoration to hang. Boxwood bush here and here. It's interesting to see the different colors of it after we trimmed them. Boxus microphylla essentia bush. And I figured out, I've always called this bush a golden privet, but I think it's called a golden privet. I guess that's how it's pronounced, a golden privet. But it's not getting any buds or leaves yet, but it'll have, these are leaves from last year that never fell off, but it's cool to see it get like beautiful flowers that smell really good. And I'll show you. The side yard is okay, I guess. It's not looking great, but it's not looking bad. It's just some hollyhocks from last year are all over the place, and some weeds, of course. Yeah. Nope. Found a tulip popping up, yay, right there. Finally, I can see a tulip popping up, that's exciting, yay. So there's tulips popping up there. These are the hollyhocks from last year. See, is there a tulip on this side? I can't tell yet. There should be somewhere right here. Ouch, I got poked. But anyway, and there should be, these are a bunch of hollyhocks from last year. I'll have to trim those down because there's new ones trying to come up, I think. But there's a bunch bunch of seeds and stuff. And let's see if there's any tulips. I don't see any tulips yet. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Never mind. Hopefully they'll come back still. But yeah, there's the flagpole. We need to get the flag fixed. Never get a new flag. And there's a bunch of weeds over here, but I think there was tulips or daffodils on that side. And there's tulips over here too. I don't know if they're coming up yet or not. Here's this Douglas fir tree, that little sapling I think is dying. This is the American elm sapling. I think we're leaving it here, hopefully. And then there's like a Russian olive, little sapling here. Well, not little anymore, but it was. It's like a Russian olive. They grow so fast and they're native, so they shouldn't need water. This area gets kind of watered, but not really. Don't see any tulips back here. So, but yeah. And this is a boxwood bush, evergreen spindle bush there, and boxwood bush here, and smaller evergreen spindle bush there. It's pretty probably like small on that side. Bunch of weeds over here. And in the backyard, we're thinking about planting sunflowers over here again. I don't think we did last year, but we tried the year before and one grew. I think it was like right there somewhere, but hopefully that'll work. It's a good place to plant sunflowers because it's like the south of the yard. So yeah, over here is our Douglas fir tree. It's doing good. And there's the cherry tree that I planted in the fall. I think it's doing good. It's got like buds kind of on there, so I think it's still alive, so that's good. And here is the dwarf, I don't know if it's a dwarf male flowering plum tree, or I can't remember what it's called. It's a male flowering plum tree, but I think it's like a smaller one. So yeah, it's doing good. And there's some succulents over here, some hens and chicks somewhere over here. I think I buried them with leaves though, because I saw them over here somewhere, but I didn't want them to get any like cold or anything because they were covered in leaves anyway. So, but there are these ones right here. These ones are kind of covered, but these are like a bunch of succulents there. I don't know if you can see them there, but they're cool to see. And over here somewhere there's like some hens and chicks. I don't want to dig for them too much right now. So, and then there is the trunk of the Douglas fir, and then there is these are pretty. I don't know if these are yuccas or not, but they have cool flowers that come up. And then there's this one too. Bunch of weeds. Then right here is a grapevine. It doesn't have any leaves, but it should get bigger and get leaves. Just a little bit bigger, hopefully. And yeah, here's another baby Douglas fir. I'm pretty sure it's a baby Douglas fir, so that'll be cool to see. Hopefully it'll get bigger and huge and all that stuff. And then just this weeds and stuff. And then here's the cat spruce bush. American elms in the back of the trail and stuff. That one's getting some little buds there, so that's good. But hopefully it doesn't freeze if it snows. And here is the side of the house. This box is margarita since you covered up air conditioner, so it doesn't get whatever it is, snow in it. And it stinks so bad in this area. It smells like crap. I wonder what happened. I guess somebody's been taking a crap back here, maybe a cat. Cypress here, or junipers, or whatever these are. And it's kind of flooded over here. I'm guessing because of the snow. There's a bunch of snow on that side because it's always in the shade. A lot of it melted today. And I'll show you the trail, like the trees we have by the trail, or the plants. I think we have some irises coming up. Over here somewhere. So there's all this new grass coming up, and that's like one of the grass that turns into weed or something. Let's see here. Over here is the box or maple tree that I planted. I didn't plant it, just automatically grew, and I just transplanted it over here when we moved here. And it's just crazy how big it's getting. And it should get new growth this year and get taller than me finally. And then over here is where the irises are, somewhere over here. Oh yeah, kind of tipping over, but they're like right here. That's the iris and covering this grass. Hopefully they'll do good and bloom and all that stuff because they're pretty. And here's some little buds on the American elm tree here. Little things trying to bloom and hope they don't because it's so warm, but don't want them to freeze or anything. It's crazy to look at. It's so weird. But yeah. Crazy how fast time goes by. But anyway. Yeah, but hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep y'all updated.